let's move on to the Bengals of the Jets. Mike White had been in the NFL for 3 years, never played a game before, never came in as a relief effort, ever. This was his first ever career start. The Jets are dealing with a lot of injuries. They are just absolutely decimated on both sides of the ball. They're not very good. They're a very young team. They're not that experienced. Robert Saleh is kind of learning how to navigate this ship in his first year as a head coach. And the Bengals are riding high. Number one team in the AFC. Well, currently. They're the number one seed in the AFC. And Mike White, against the number one AFC seed in a head-to-head duel with Joe Burrow, proceeded to go 37 of 45 and 3 touchdowns. Now, there were 2 interceptions, but I don't know if those are necessarily his fault, because if you watch the game, both interceptions were the results of bad deflections. The first one, he throws the running back right in his hands. It hits him on the face mask, and it pops up in the air, and it's a gimme for Jesse Bates to go out and snag it. The second interception, he throws it right at the running back. It hits him in the chest, pops up in the air, and Chris Hubbard goes out and snatches it. Those are bad luck for Mike White. So if we take those 2 off the board, he had an 82% completion percentage. 82%, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. If I'm a Bengals fan, don't panic. Don't panic, Bengals fans. This happens to everybody. Can't believe I'm actually saying that. You play down to competition. Good teams do that sometimes. Just don't make it a habit. Just don't make it a habit. That's your thing. Just don't make it a major issue. Because when it becomes a major issue, that's when we have problems. So don't worry. You're fine. As long as you don't make it like a continuous trend. Jets fans, happy Halloween, right? I mean, Mike White, where did this guy come from? He was the backup on the Jets for no reason. He was the backup on the Jets, never did much, and he just drops it out of nowhere. He drops it out of nowhere, and it's there. I don't know what this means going forward. I imagine Mike White is going to start going forward every game for the Jets. They do play Thursday night, so I imagine they're going to keep him there. Now, whether this is just a flash in the pan performance or if Mike White actually has something is to be determined. I personally think it's the latter option. I don't think Mike White is some hidden gem of a superstar. He could always be. You never know in this league, but of course he could always be in him. He could be something. I don't know, but that had to be fun, right? Punching the number one seed in the mouth continuously in your own stadium with a backup QB that nobody had ever heard of. Got to feel good for Robert Saleh, man. He looked like he was having fun out there. There was a very controversial helmet-to-helmet hit. That wasn't really a helmet-to-helmet hit. It was in the final quarter of the game. The Bengals make a great tackle. They look like they're about to go get the ball back. They have all 3 timeouts. And helmet-to-helmet targeting, even though he really didn't hit helmet-to-helmet. I didn't see the penalty personally. I didn't think there was a penalty. I saw the play. I saw what happened. I didn't think there was a penalty. I know Bengals fans are going to be pissed about that, and that's fine. You have every right to be upset, but it's not really the fault that you lost. They had a lot of mistakes. They made a lot of bad plays. Bad things happened at the worst times. Brush it off, learn from the defeat, go back and win your next game. That's all you can do.